I grew up like a savage.
And I'm gonna relate that to a nigga like when people don't, because people don't pay attention to other people's success, right? I'm gonna relate that to Fabulous.
Yeah.
When you hear Fabulous go over them samples, it's hella metaphors about that song, broke down in between the shit. It's better to stay relevant to what the fuck you doing. Before you know it, the nigga over so gone talking about 30s and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Like when I first was doing it, I'm like, all right, I'm just rapping. You see what I'm saying? I'm just going.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, like I'm just showing them I got bars, and then that's when I started structuring it. Like, let me really get into my story. Like I wasn't just rapping. You feel me? For the females, I was rapping, telling them where I was coming from. You
right.
feel me? Like what was really going on and shit, like day to day and shit that I didn't really seen. You feel what I'm saying?
So where did you when did you and who decided to put you in the studio? How did that happen? And what studio was it?
Shit.
Or was it a bedroom?
Well, that's a bedroom.
Or a closet?
Man.
Well, shit, like nigga in like 9th grade, me and my nigga Mac was like, he always been rapping, nigga. Like, so he always been fucking with it. So I used to just try to fuck with it occasionally with him. Feel me? So that's kind of how we went about it. And we met this one nigga. His name was Corey.
Okay.
I mean, he had a store in Concord.
Okay.
Nigga, so we sliding in Concord. Nigga,
okay.
Recording at his shit. You feel
Now,
me?
when you first find your studio, it's amazing. Like, you like, wait a minute, nigga, I'm a real rapper.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Right. Yeah. He gonna mix it, yeah.
That's how we started fucking with it. So, nigga, it just went from there. He got a little better studio, and then, you feel me? Yeah.
So now you able to put out songs, right? Are you able to make songs? And how did you let people hear them? Did you go straight to like? Did you start putting snippets on Twitter? Did you put it on Instagram, YouTube? How you do it?
To be honest with you, bro, my nigga Derek King.
Derek King, Tetris. Okay.
He really like before I was even rapping, nigga, I thought I could sing. You see what I'm saying? So I used to be trying to go.
Corn, you know who Derek King is? The song that's always on Cameo. He got a few songs though.
Give me the popular one. What's the popular one?
Baby, that's like Tetris. Stop playing with a nigga like, yeah, man, he's slapping. He's slapping. And he got one. You ain't heard that?
Okay. Oh yeah.
And he got the one.
I've definitely.
He got one off the Thong song too, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you niggas thinking a little too light. He did 2 hits and samples, nigga. Huh? Y'all niggas been in that camp, yeah.
Derek what? So that's who first put you in?
Yeah, like that's who I was thinking I could sing and shit. So I was calling that nigga like, nigga, I can sing, nigga. Like I'm trying to come over there and sing and shit.
So what singing style was it? Like Broadway?
No,
it's that new wave.
Nigga, I really thought I could sing.
You was going to the top of your lungs and shit?
R. Kelly.
Oh,
real singing. Okay. Church singing.
That nigga was taking him to church.
I really thought I could sing, bro. And he was like, bro, you lightweight can sing. Like you can't sing, but you can fuck with it. So I kept catting off though. You feel me?
You know what's crazy though, bro? You can because niggas don't know why, because niggas don't know how.
Yeah.
Some niggas got natural ability. Like the first time they open their mouth, it sound beautiful, right?
Yeah.
That's probably like an R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But in other instances, right, niggas got coaches. Drake has a coach.
Sure.
Like, all these niggas you got to get trained how to use your voice. You will fucking scream your voice out every night if you try to.
That's what
you know what I'm saying?
I'm finna try to get one of them.
Yeah, that would be dope because that's another thing, again, I respect about y'all generation. When I think about it, we was limited on being creative. Because if I came to Block singing, it's just going to be like, what are you doing, bro? You singing like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, niggas just wasn't open. Now, it's like,
whatever, man.
Music is music. You just make music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is.
Melody is song.
So you going to the lab and shit with Derek King. So did he really put something out on wax for the first time with you on it?
Yeah, he was the one that told me to turn the challenges into songs.
Okay.
And that's how I started doing the numbers.
Okay.
He was like, nigga, they fucking with that shit. Like, nigga, let's record it. And nigga, put it out on SoundCloud. I'm like, all right. So I started doing that shit. And I was really doing numbers, nigga. Like I was doing millions for real.
Damn.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
And hey, man, that's another beautiful thing about now is that you can do that. Like before, it was so many people in the way of you doing that. Like somebody would have brought you to the, like, all right, rap, little nigga, and you'd be like, come on, you think he tight?
Right.
But man, you want to go half on this nigga CD? And you know what I mean? Now it's like, nigga, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
So how do you make your stuff stand out on SoundCloud amongst all that other bullshit that's on
Shit,
there?
it was my image on social media.
Okay.
You feel me? So once they,
I mean, did you just like put a link up and they just like, we fucking with that?
yep. I'm like, I go to the freestyle. Y'all like that? Here go the song.
Okay.
Listen to it. It's
Yeah,
the only thing
yeah.
I wasn't doing was shooting videos to them. Like I was
Right.
shooting videos to my actual.
I'm gonna keep it real, my nigga. The fact that you wasn't shooting videos, you haven't even tapped into what the fuck you finna become. If your shit going, because visuals is what go crazy. Like people rely on that shit. You ain't even been strong on the visual. Like this is niggas listen. That means niggas is really listening to the song. Not a ad popped up on their shit and be like, oh, let me click this nigga. No, that's organic. You know what I mean? That's crazy. So
That's gonna drive them crazy.
that's gonna drive me crazy. So, and at this time, Derek King is not the Derek King we know right now. He haven't had no songs on the radio or none of that. Was he tied into any cliques or music people or anything?
Yeah. At that point, that nigga, he was in a situation with 300.
Okay.
You feel me? 'Cause he had a song that went up called Jump with Kurt Cobain.
300. We talking about Lear Cohen and Kevin Liles.
That's the label.
Yeah, 300. That's what they were. I mean, I think it might have dissolved now. It might not even be a company, but they had Migos probably at the time.
They still doing that shit.
Oh, they still going 300. Still go. So Kevin Liles got it, but they had Migos at the time.
they knocked off from
No,
that.
it's just. Oh, matter of fact, it's just Leor moved on to Apple. He moved on to Apple. That's what it is. But Kevin Liles probably still got it going. But I just compared that to just letting niggas know at the time it wasn't just about QC. Migos was on 300, and that's what they had a label dispute with. But Derek King is on this label, so he's giving you game about being in the industry now, though, because he didn't, you know.
Yeah.
And
He helped me with a lot of shit.
did you see his process to getting to 300? Because he from Antioch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this kid from this small town got to 300. Did you watch that happen?
Like, you feel me? We ain't really fuck with it like that. Like,
Okay,
I knew
okay.
him. We knew each other, you feel me? But I wasn't
It was cordial.
close, you feel me?
Yeah.
As it was afterwards, you feel me? Like,
Okay.
he really was the first nigga to give me a show. He was booking the venues and paying me and Mike Sherman to come do shows.
What was your
Shout out
first
to
one
Mike Sherman.
Yeah.
What was the first one at? Remember?
On the Creek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I paid to go on tour myself, you feel me?
Okay. Yeah, shout out to Derek King and Mike Sherman, man. We got to get y'all on the show. So, the first show on Walnut Creek, how was that? Did you go? Did you? Cause you know, first show, nigga, you probably had 1,000 motherfuckers on their way. It probably people couldn't get in. That's just how it go. Like,
It was out for sure.
Yeah.
And then you feel me? I performed and shit. It was turned. Then like.
How was your stage presence at first?
Feel me? I actually, you feel me, nigga? I thought I was gonna be shy. Like, I was chilling, so like, I was up there fucking with it, and then like I was already telling my niggas before. I'm like, bro, like I want to bring my mom on the stage.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is my first show, nigga. Like everybody gonna be there. You feel me?
Yeah.
For us, nigga. So they like, hell yeah. So I'm like, all right, come on. So boom. And I'm like, I'm spitting that shit. I'm like, all right. I turn around and tell Broski, I'm like, yo, call her up here. He like, call her up here. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna cry, blood.
Yeah.
What you mean?
How
He
many
like,
people you think was in the crowd? What was that?
It was probably like
1,000.
Nah. It was probably like 400-500.
Okay.
You feel me? But nigga, I'm like, I'm finna cry, bro. He like, shit. What you mean, nigga, cry, nigga? I'm like, hell no. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, Mama, come up here.
Can't
So,
stop that motherfucker. We
you feel
started
me?
coming.
Yeah. She come up there and shit.
Like diarrhea. Man, if it's really emotional
I
like
spit that
that.
shit for her, you feel me? When I'm spitting it for her, nigga, I just start crying and shit.
You know what's that's another thing. Like I say, man, why I respect young niggas. It'll be an old sucker nigga acting like a gangster, like he too hard to cry to his mama on stage. Like, look how you thinking. You like, man, I want to dedicate my first moment to my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's
You
huge.
fought through this shit,
Man, that's huge, bro. To be able to do that, like niggas wish they could do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dedicate my first moment to moms, man. You know what I'm saying? She rolled it out with me, man.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah, man. That's solid. That's solid right there. Yeah, I love that, man. And so from there, I know it wasn't nothing but up. Yeah. Cause you get that shit is gasoline. That shit is so addictive right there. Once you get that feeling and you just rock that crowd, it's over.
You say you went on tour, so what cities did you hit on that?
That shit was weak as fuck. I paid like $2,500.
Okay.
We went to Arizona, Santa Barbara, San Diego. It was supposed to be Oakland. Man, bro, it was supposed to be a tour with Days Low. She wasn't at none of the shows. All those venues was empty. It was weak, bro.
Is that right?
Now, that was one of them situations where you pay to go on tour and all that, right? And you paid before the artist. Give just so you know, give younger people some advice about that situation, man, because that could be fucked up, man. Like people don't even know.
Yeah, man. You feel me? If you first of all, you gotta invest in yourself. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never get nothing not investing in yourself to take money to make money. So nigga, you feel me? If you gonna pay for a show, make sure you get what you paying for. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to open for a nigga and a nigga like shit, I'm charging 500, 2-3 songs.
Yeah.
And you know that platform gonna help you. Get that man that 500, nigga, like, run that. You see what I'm saying?
Get that exposure.
Nigga, we was just in the strip club, niggas in there performing. I'm like, wait, they performing this motherfucker?
Right.
We need that. Come on, run that. They like, shit, we need 100, huh? 100, run that. Come on.
Run that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you gotta, if you gonna get your face out there, get your face out there.
Yeah,
So,
it's gonna come back.
you feel me? That's
You work
why I
hard,
really
it's
say
coming back.
invest in yourself. Just make sure you get what you paying for, because niggas do be scandalous. Make sure
Right.
it's right. A lot of niggas shows don't be right, nigga.
Right.
You'll get there, you supposed to perform at 9:30. You don't perform to 10:15. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Now they rushing you because the headline nigga gotta perform. You see what I'm saying? You just paid your 500. So just make
And
sure
then the
you-
bigger lesson is a nigga can be an artist and sit right there at that 2,500 followers, 1,000 views, all that type of shit, right? And to be honest with you, you just showed niggas you really don't have to pay to open up for nobody. Like after you start getting a following, what you do is take your money and get you a venue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
And bring you somebody else in there to perform with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's janky promoter shit going on every day. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting up out of there with niggas' money and doing funny shit. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times what niggas don't realize is performing a new song in front of a crowd sometimes fall on deaf ears.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to perform in front of this crowd and go back and look at your streams. I done watched new artists make so many mistakes. I done watched nigga get up there with an opening act of a big artist. I mean, the closing act, a big artist, and you getting up there before them, right?
Yeah.
And a nigga walk up the stage without saying his Twitter handle, Instagram, none of that shit. Nigga don't know what his label called. Nigga, I'm like, nigga, the song was cool. I don't even know where to go look for the nigga at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was a waste of time, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's also a waste of time if you don't have a videographer. If it ain't there, somebody document it, then it never really happened.
Right.
Nobody filmed it, it didn't happen, bro. Stop saying that. No, it didn't. I opened up for Boosie. No, you didn't.
Where's
Who
that?
saw it?
Show me.
Where's that? That shit do not count. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about it all you want. You know what I'm saying? This ain't 1998. Niggas film everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just wanted you to spread some of that little knowledge on people because I see young motherfuckers. It's like, what you don't realize is, nigga, you don't need no crowd with 15,000. What you need is that crowd with that 100 motherfuckers. And 75 of them know your song. The rest of them just general fans that just came here to find new music. You know what I'm saying? But you want the people that come to find new music, that's discovering hip hop, and you want people that really fuck with you.
Ready to invest in.
So if it's 200 people off your Instagram, make sure you sell 200 motherfuckers a t-shirt. Make sure you got all 200 emails. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Make sure everybody buy a wrist. If you give them something free, make sure you give them a little wristband. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
It's only 200 people in here, nigga. You better shake everybody's hand. I just seen an interview where a nigga said he booked Kevin Gates for after party, and he said this nigga came 30 minutes before the club was closing. The lights came on. Kevin Gates walked in, walked back out, came back in, went to the crowd, shook everybody hand in the crowd and kissed him on the cheek.
Yeah.
And bounced. And he said, bruh, he went outside, bruh, Kevin, they gonna be mad you ain't perform. He said, they ain't gonna be mad. And left. He said the next day he was the man.
Right. Yeah.
Kevin Gates came in here and gave everybody a handshake, kiss him.
Right.
That's what you
Took
know what
a
that,
selfie
you know what a
real quick.
motherfucker taking home? Yeah.
He touched me.
Come on, man. You taking that shit home for life? Like, no, that's a real nigga. He came out here and touched the motherfucker.
He made up for not performing or being at the venue longer.
Nigga said, hey, brother, I'm sorry.
Touching y'all.
Nigga said, God told me to come in here and kiss everybody on the cheek. That's what he said. That's what we fuck with our favorite artists for. How you gonna be a fan if a nigga don't got shit like that in him? You know what I mean? That's why when a nigga say, man, Prince was in here, I wanted to say something, but I froze. That nigga just floated by. Like, everybody really think the nigga floating. You know what I'm saying? Because he's bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? If Prince stopped and started hitting the blunt with niggas and fucking around, like, look at that bitch. You know, I'm like, man, that's like Prince a cat. You know what I'm saying? He a regular nigga now. You know what I'm saying? Too accessible. So, yeah, man, I just wanted you to expound on that, though, because, like, a lot of people get fucked over and they be having talent and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, people be getting over. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. They be fucked up for motherfuckers who really want to do their shit. And it be fucked up for the people that do have 100 bands. Mm-hmm. It's small bands that play every week in the same spot, in the same 150 people cycle through that bar and listen to them play the same songs.
Over and over.
You know what I'm saying? That's music, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what fans do. So after you start doing the challenges and you start laying down the songs, now you starting to become an artist. Now you starting to become open. You getting your own fans. People really checking for you. And what did you learn immediately about putting out music? Because you was able to, other than like SoundCloud, because you know everybody can upload to SoundCloud, everybody can upload to YouTube. But then how did you say, I'm gonna put these songs up and I'm gonna monetize them?
Shit, DistroKid. Yeah, I found out about DistroKid because I was hearing about all the other websites.
What's the other one?
TuneCore.
TuneCore. Okay, yeah, TuneCore.
I ain't on DistroKid. What is that?
CD, huh?
Let me up on DistroKid.
DistroKid, like nigga, basically, it's like your own distribution service. Like nigga, you could do like a one artist, little $20 a year thing. They got like another one where it's like you could do more shit. You verify on Spotify, like all the shit you can see your daily streams and shit like that. That's $45.
Okay, subscription service.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're distributing your music. So instead of being signed to
Oh,
what niggas was never being able to do.
Instead of going to Empire or something like that, you go to a smaller.
Yeah, his record is on side of whoever Young Thug.
Yeah.
Same place you search, same ain't no difference. You know,
Okay.
give niggas an even playing field.
Yeah.
So it's a few
Empire.
websites like that. You know what I'm saying? But DistroKid is a good one.
At this,
And he say TuneCore, right? TuneCore is what Chance the Rapper started on.
okay.
So Chance the Rapper checks came from TuneCore. And I'm not trying to shout out these companies. I'm just basically saying that I'm giving people the information because artists just be out here loose. Like, what do I do? People learn it now. It's more. It's everybody on their shit now, right? But it was harder at first. So and how long was it before you started seeing a check? When you seen your first check, whatever the amount was, did you freak out like, what was that? Like, nigga, I got a rap check, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I sell weed, nigga,
So
but I got a rap check, nigga.
check. I mean, whatever.
DistroKid.
Okay,
Yeah.
DistroKid. Okay.
Check the show cam.
Okay, that's okay.
You said how it felt.
Yeah, how it felt. Like, you sell weed, you get money, but now you got a rap
that
check.
shit, I for sure posted that. Like, nigga, I'm for sure a rapper now. Nigga.
Right,
Like,
right,
You feel me? When
right.
you start getting paid for this shit,
Yeah.
they listening to your shit,
Right.
you getting paid for it, nigga, I'm a rapper. Nigga. That's, the show was the feeling, nigga. Like, just like, I'm finally doing something positive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
moving, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that was a great feeling.
And so like, did that get addictive? Because you got to realize your career has been short, but you got work. You know what I'm saying? So that means your work ethic, that means you could have went pro in hoop or football, because if a nigga got the work ethic, again, we got a reference, you know what I'm saying, the GOAT, Kobe, man, rest in peace. That nigga was a dog, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up, a dog. Like, nigga, like, they say he pull up with AI somewhere, they just got through kicking and shit. Like, what's up, man, you going out? He said, nah, bro, I'm going to the gym.
Chill.
Hey, you know something that we was talking about earlier, man? This is a little off subject, but think about how lyrics impact shit. This nigga say, Kobe, my nigga, I wish it didn't happen to him. And then, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the... And I was like, damn. But I remember Kobe coming back at them niggas like, hey, man, don't do that, bro. That's my wife. You know what I'm saying? And that just lets you know the impact of hip-hop. Sometimes you don't even know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure them niggas didn't even know what they were saying. Like, I heard Fabulous say, why would you get Solange if you could have Beyonce? And he had to see them later. It's like, oh. Like niggas just be being lyrical, like you don't mean that. Yeah. So,
niggas do take offense to a lot.
oh man, you know what I'm saying? And then niggas be saying shit and you don't really realize that people is people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't have to deal with none of that in your rap career. You know, short. I mean, it's been a couple of years, but
yeah, for sure. But you know, like. Everything that I be rapping about really be shit. So if you feel like it's about you, then you feel me?
most of your music I heard though been mostly for the ladies. Like
For real.
a lot of what I done heard. So
I got a lot of shit.
you leaning toward that more, the ladies, or keeping the gangster shit where niggas want to be funky and all that shit
Nah,
about all
I
it?
don't just rap about that. Gangster shit like that. You feel me? Everything. Like I said, everything I rap about is shit that's really going on and shit that I really been through. You feel me?
I just want to keep it real with all rappers, right? Some of y'all rocking like that, right? But nigga, you ain't no rapper. If you a rapper or you straddling the fence, what you doing?
Right.
Because
You
nigga,
trying to kick some shit
to be
off,
honest
or
with you, you want to be vulnerable. This goes for veteran rappers too, nigga. Because you ain't gonna shoot me, nigga, and be having no bunch of shows.
Right.
I'm just being real, nigga. Like that,
You try all your shows posted where you finna be at all your dates?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. We gotta take lessons from hip hop and learn, man. We gotta learn from Biggie losing his life. We gotta learn from Tupac losing his life. Although Tupac's shit really had nothing to do with it. I mean, ultimately it probably did, but like, Dolph and Gotti. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit get weird. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is rap. Everybody blessed. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out, man. You know what I'm saying? Rap beef is corny as fuck. I'm gonna just put that on record. You know what I'm saying? That shit corny as fuck.
But slow your money down.
But yeah, I am shooting towards more of the lady crowd though.
But you also gonna go through shit and you gonna say shit. And I mean, people that know it's for them know it's for them. But it ain't like niggas direct, you know what I'm saying, shooting missiles at niggas. Because if something really did happen, nigga, you going to jail, fool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shit do happen and you an artist. You know what I'm saying?
You can't really do too much when you a public figure.
Nah,
Right.
you can't. Nah, you can't. I was just talking about that shit, nigga, and I heard you had an incident like that, man. You said like in not Fresno, but the nigga was from Fresno,
Yeah.
and that's crazy. He you know, just tell us a bit about it, man.
Shit. Long story short, nigga, I had a show that I threw on my own pocket. Well, actually, it was a show that the promoter gave me from the tour, kind of like trying to pay me back from the little bullshit. So we come in there, and before we get there, my mom called me and she like, this nigga trying to get like 15 niggas in. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, I only told him to get 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, you give me the phone, so she give me the phone. I tell him, I'm like, man, bro, I'm on my way up there. Like, thought we had an agreement. Like, you feel me? I hope niggas ain't trying to push past my mama. Feel me? Because if I get there, niggas trying to push past my mama, it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
You feel me? He like, hell no, nigga, we gonna pay. Well, like, good then. So we get off the phone, we get there, you feel me? We come in, we, checking everybody's temperature, making sure it's good, seeing who actually.
All them cats was already in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we see him and shit, you feel me? It wasn't nothing when we seen him, you see what I'm saying? So I performed. After I performed, one of the niggas come back in, and I'm taking pictures, and he come up with a hoodie on. He like, I'm like, what's up, bro? I go shake his hand. When I'm shaking his
hoodie
hand,
on his head?
yeah. When I go shake his hand, he like,
So I'm just saying.
Hoodie on his head? Nah, you got it on his
I mean, you
ass,
ain't doing that, man. I'm just saying. Niggas walking through the crowd with the hoodie on his head. I got to look at this nigga different, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Your hoodie on? What's happening?
Yeah, so I ain't going good. And he like, I just had it, man. I heard you was speaking on Fresno. I'm like, huh? So I like lean into him like what? This nigga tried to sock me. And we got on him or whatever the case. And after when we got outside, they threw like 2 shots in the air. You feel me?
That shit weird, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that was the point that I was trying to make. Not trying to bring up that particular incident and to that dude. It's all love, but I was just saying that shit happen. Like they catch motherfuckers in malls and catch motherfuckers vulnerable and you know what I'm saying. Everybody want to say that I don't want to move with security, or niggas want to say like. Or vice versa, where a nigga be like, I want my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I just want to move out. I want to jump up out the room, run down to the snack thing. But to be honest with you, you kind of sacrifice that life for what you running into, man. It's not cool like that. People weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker walked up and stabbed Martin Luther King. It was abroad, right? Yeah. She walked up and stabbed Martin Luther. For real, and they say the only reason he didn't die because he just was hella kind. I'm like, but she's, you know what I'm saying? You vulnerable once you become, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially now, nigga, we got the internet.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King ain't had no internet. She didn't even know if he was a real person. She never, you know what I'm saying? She had to, you know what I'm saying? She went and stabbed him. But